So this is the earliest manuscript, right?
Yes,
Complete.
that we have. It's actually before the Quran. Yeah.
Well, of course, because the Quran was revealed 600 years after the time of Jesus,
Right,
right?
right, that's what I'm saying.
We don't try to act like the Quran came before the Bible.
Oh, no,
like,
I know you don't. I'm
all
just
right,
saying,
good.
like, that's an interesting consideration. Is like because people.
Why would that be? Like the Torah would be before the New Testament, and you know, so on. There's scriptures before.
That's true, but
that.
like there were no followers of Jesus the way that the Quran speaks of it.
How do you say that?
Before the Quran? Because that's just historically not like valid. Like people were
Really?
actually, yeah, like people were like.
So they weren't Jesus that there weren't followers of Jesus that didn't consider Jesus as divine.
No, there were followers that believed that,
Okay.
but they would have been like heretics to the like.
Really?
Yeah,
So
to, like, the Muslims, yeah.
Why would they be heretics to the Muslims?
Because they weren't following like the teachings of the Quran.
Well, they were, because the teachings of the Quran aren't only from the Quran onwards. Teachings believing in one God, worshiping that one God, taking Jesus as a prophet of God, not God himself, were teachings that were practiced by original Christians.
So would you say like a Jehovah's Witness is like?
I got you.
Would the
Do
Jehovah's
you want
Witness?
me to mention the Bible, or do you want me to answer his issue of how the people were practicing? Because Codex Sinaiticus is 4th century.
Here, let's
Okay.
talk about this real quick because
All
I'm
right, go
actually
ahead.
curious. So, with like the Jehovah's Witnesses, would you
Okay.
say that that would be like if they were before the Quran, like would you say that they were like faithful Muslims?
No, because
Okay.
they believe God has a son, and we don't believe God has kids.
Okay, and so
Okay.
like
We believe that Jesus
who would
was
you
a.
point to before, like who would you point to before
Well,
the Quran that was like a faithful follower of
I
Jesus?
got you.
Because surely if Jesus was a prophet, he would have given
I-
his like word to people, and they wouldn't just like worship him as God, and like his disciples wouldn't have like.
I'll let you finish, right?
Yeah.
Before the Council of Nicaea, there were many Christians. Some of them were just called disciples.
Mhm.
Even the Arians, to a certain extent, they were people who didn't believe Jesus was God. Many of them, and I have a video you've seen some of her videos already, I can send you, where ChatGPT lists them all out, and you can check it yourself, that didn't believe that Jesus is even the physical son of God, but rather a son in the certain term of endearment, and a prophet and a messenger who was sent by God. Like, I believe Jesus was a prophet of God. Would you believe that?
He doesn't. He's not only a prophet, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. So that would be the
But
difference.
you do believe he is a prophet?
I believe he's a prophet, priest, and king. That he's like God, and yeah.
My question is just, do you believe he's a prophet?
Well, of course I'm saying
Okay,
yes
good.
when I say all those other things,
All right,
but I
cool.
want to make it clear that I'm not only
So
saying prophet.
he's a messenger and mediator.
He's a mouthpiece. A mouthpiece for God.
All right. So if he's a mouthpiece for God, meaning he brings a message from God, right?
I think that would be an accurate way of saying it.
Okay. Well, then he's not God, because he's bringing a message from God.